In the busy streets of Lagos, there were two girls named Zora and Ino. They were like sisters, born just a few days apart, and they were best friends since they were babies. Their moms were also really close friends. Whenever you went past their houses, you could hear them laughing together and having fun. Their friendship was as strong as the roots of a big tree. Zora was like the sunshine in their friendship. She had a big smile that could brighten anyone's day, and she was really smart and funny. Everyone loved her because she could make even the grumpiest people laugh. Ino, on the other hand, was more quiet. But deep down, she felt jealous of Zora, even though she didn't show it much. It was like a secret fire burning inside her. When Zora and Ino became teenagers, things changed between them. Zora grew up into a really beautiful and smart young woman. People couldn't help but notice her wherever she went because she had this natural grace and intelligence that made her stand out. And right around that time, Dante showed up in their lives. He was a handsome guy, full of big dreams that reached as far as the Nigerian sky. When Ino, Zora's friend, first met Dante, it was like something out of a movie. They crossed paths at a neighborhood party, and the moment she laid eyes on him, she felt her heart skip a beat. His charm and charisma were undeniable, and Ino found herself falling for him faster than she ever thought possible. But there was a problem: Dante only had eyes for Zora. His affection for her was plain to see, their connection evident in every glance and every smile they shared. And as Ino watched them together, her feelings of admiration quickly turned into something deeper, a burning desire to have Dante all to herself. But despite her best efforts, Dante remained devoted to Zora, his heart firmly rooted in her presence. This realization fueled the flames of envy within Ino, casting dark shadows over the once unbreakable bond she shared with her childhood friend. In her jealousy-fueled desperation, Ino resolved to take matters into her own hands, concocting plans to betray Zora and win Dante's affection for herself. One day Zora noticed that Ino was more quiet than usual. "Ino, what's wrong? You've been acting strange lately," Zora asked. "Nothing, Zora. Just tired, I guess," she said. "You can talk to me, you know. We've always been there for each other." Ino forces a smile. "I know, Zora. Thanks." "Ino, seriously, something's been bothering you. You can't fool me with that fake smile?" Zora asks suspiciously. Ino sighs. "Okay, fine. It's just that I've been feeling really left out lately." "Left out? How come? You know you're always included in everything we do," Zora asked. "I know, but it's different now. Ever since Dante came into the picture, it feels like I'm always on the sidelines," she said. "Oh, Ino. You're not on the sidelines. You're my best friend, always have been, always will be." Zora reaches out to hug Ino. "Hey, none of that talk, okay? Dante is just a guy. Our friendship is what's important, not some silly crush." Ino sniffling said, "Zora, I'm sorry for being so insecure. Don't apologize. We all have our moments. Just promise me you'll talk to me next time you're feeling down." As Zora and Dante's relationship blossomed, Ino's envy grew into a consuming force, gnawing at her like a festering wound. Unable to bear the sight of Zora's happiness with Dante, she found herself sinking deeper into the murky depths of jealousy. Determined to disrupt their happiness, Ino resorted to deceit, weaving a tangled web of lies with each strand dripping with malice. One fateful day, Ino sought out Dante at his work, her heart heavy with deceit and her mind clouded by jealousy. With practiced ease, she told him lies, painting Zora in a false light, tarnishing her innocence with fabricated lies of promiscuity and how she has also aborted babies. She whispered poison into Dante's ear, planting seeds of doubt that took root in the fertile soil of his mind. Dante, his heart heavy with disappointment and betrayal, confronted Zara, his voice trembling with hurt and anger. He demanded answers, his trust shattered like glass against the cold, hard truth. And as Zara stood before him, her eyes brimming with tears, she spoke the truth, her words ringing with sincerity and conviction. Zara, I need to know the truth. Ino told me, she told me things about you. Zara was taken aback. What did she say? She said you've been with so many men, that you've had abortions. Zara was shocked. Dante, that's not true. None of it is true. Dante looked frustrated. Then why would she lie about something like that? I don't understand. Zara, with tears welling up, said, it's because she's jealous, Dante. She's jealous of us, of what we have together. She'll do anything to come between us. Because she's hurting, Dante. She's hurting and she doesn't know how to deal with it. But I swear to you, none of what she said is true. You have to believe me. Dante, reducing his voice, said, Zara, I want to believe you. I do. But nothing, Dante. I love you, and I would never lie to you. You have to trust me. I do trust you, Zara. I'm sorry for doubting you. It's okay, Dante. In the wake of Dante's confrontation, Zara's heart weighed heavy with sorrow and indignation. She knew she had to confront Ino about the lies she had spun, their once unbreakable bond now tainted by betrayal. Zara confronted Ino, with tears streaming down her cheeks. How could you, Ino? How could you lie to Dante about me? Zara, I didn't mean to. She said. Zara's voice was rising with anger. You didn't mean to. You deliberately tried to ruin my relationship with Dante. Why, Ino? Why would you do that to me? Ino's voice trembling. Zara, I was jealous. I was jealous of what you had with Dante, and I thought if I could make him see you differently. Zara, please, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know what I did was wrong, and I'll do anything to make it right. Please forgive me. I don't know if I can, Ino. I trusted you, and you betrayed me. How can I ever trust you again? Zara, please. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Just give me a chance to prove that I'm still your friend. I need time, Ino. Zara said, time to process everything. But know this, I won't let what you did destroy our friendship completely. Thank you, Zara. Thank you for giving me another chance. But as Ino begged for forgiveness, a dark shadow loomed over her heart. Despite her pleas, her jealousy and resentment simmered beneath the surface, a ticking time bomb waiting to explode once more. And as she looked into Zara's tear-stained eyes, she knew that her plans were far from over. Weeks passed, and despite the shattered trust, Zara and Ino tentatively continued their friendship, the fragile threads of their bond stretched thin but not yet broken. However, beneath the surface, Ino's resentment festered like a wound left untended, her jealousy festering with each passing day. One fateful evening, Ino devised yet another sinister plan to frame Zara, her desperation driving her to new depths of deceit. Her plan was to lure Zara to a party under false pretenses, her mind consumed by thoughts of revenge. She would drug Zara's drink, then put her in a room with a man. Then, she'd call Dante to catch them together. But fate had other plans. As the night wore on, Zara, feeling uncomfortable, opted to drink only water, much to Ino's frustration. Unable to contain her rage, Ino's carefully constructed facade began to crumble, her patience wearing thin like a frayed rope. As they made their way home, in a fit of blind fury, Ino pushed Zara over the stairs, her action fueled by desperation and malice. And as Zara lay battered and broken, her life hanging in the balance, Ino's heart filled with a twisted sense of satisfaction, her plans finally coming to fruition. As Zara lay in her hospital bed, her leg broken and her spirit shattered, Dante's suspicions grew like weeds in a neglected garden. With a heavy heart, he confronted Ino. Ino, I need to know the truth. Did you hurt Zora? He asked angrily. Ino replied with panic rising in her voice. Dante, I swear I didn't mean to. It was an accident. Dante's eyes were burning with rage. Don't lie to me, Ino. Zora trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. But even as Zora fought for her life in the hospital, her spirit unbroken despite the physical pain, Ino's victory tasted bitter on her tongue. For in her quest for vengeance, she had lost sight of the true cost of her actions, the once unbreakable bond between friends shattered beyond repair. And as she stood on the precipice of darkness, Ino knew that some sins could never be forgiven, some wounds never truly healed. As the news of Zora's accident spread, shock rippled through the community. When their mothers learned the full extent of what had transpired, disappointment clouded their hearts like a heavy rain cloud. Ino's mother, her own heart heavy with sorrow and shame, knew that she had to take action. With a heavy heart, she made the difficult decision to send her daughter away to stay with her sister, hoping that a change of scenery would bring about a change of heart. But before Ino left, her mother made sure that she apologized to Zora and her mother, their words heavy with regret and remorse. Tears flowed freely as their mothers embraced, their once unbreakable bond now fractured but not irreparable. Meanwhile, Dante remained steadfast by Zora's side, his love for her unwavering in the face of adversity. As Zora healed, their love blossomed like a flower in the sun, each passing day bringing them closer together. But despite the happiness that bloomed between them, a shadow lingered in Zora's heart, a nagging pain that tugged at her soul every time she thought of her estranged friend, Ino. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for more.